Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we're going to be here with our last game of the night. This is going to be game number 3 of the losers bracket in the WarDota playoffs. Electronic Grizzly going up against a Poonography. This is going to be BG casting Erasmus TV, but I am not alone. Some people say it's not allowed within 500 yards of Toby 1. I'm supposed to break the laugh. I will go try that again. Some people say that he's not allowed within 500 yards of Toby 1. Or... or I've... whatever. He's called the Edward.
No, whatever. He's called the Edward. Dude, I was yawning. So that was why. I guess you can just chalk it up to me yawning and being tired at the same time. Too much caffeine today. Oh God.
Yeah. I think these games have been going on. We've currently been casting for around about 2-3-ish. Well, 2 hours on my stream, probably 3 hours before.
Yeah, 4 hours. We started at No, we started at 5 actually.
And
so that's 5 hours. Yeah, but you've been casting for 4. I've been casting for 5, I think, something like that.
10 seconds remaining.
So yeah, quite a long time that we've been on this shit with well, actually, mostly Electronic Grizzly all the way here. I've been seeing a lot of these guys playing today. Actually, Odriz is going to be playing here for Grizzly. Is that a stand-in?
5 seconds remaining.
I want to say that is.
Yeah, that's pretty new. I was going to be trying to find the stand-in versus stand-in wars.
Right.
Woo!
Well,
Sexolate is mid. So.
Yeah, true. I was just about to say that. This was Masaka, Sexolate, who was GLK, Daft, who's the other supports? Oh dear God, I can't remember. I sort of I like all these guys, so it's kind of a shame that I don't remember their names.
It's worth noting that in Lithuania is almost it's 17 minutes past 11 in Lithuania, meaning it's getting pretty late for them. As in for you other Europeans, it's going to be around about 10 o'clock, and I'm here nice and early in the past at 9 o'clock in the UK.
Oh, you bastard.
Tell me how the future go. What lottery numbers? That's how time zones work, right?
Sure, man. Sure. No one. Oh no, I can't joke, right, dude. I need to go to bed. Like, oh God. All right. Well, let's see here. For now, we're gonna cap the night off with some good old Doto. Electronic Grizzly. You're gonna be picking up the Vengeful Spirit. Alright, so the 2 supports here for Grizzly is going to be picked up already. Viper, going to be featured again. Actually, was that GLK playing him last time around?
I guess it was.
Nope, that was Bristle. He played Bristleback, and LB Crusher played the Viper then, I'm pretty sure.
It's been like a merge of
games and it's like a blur. Like, we know GLK. There was Dota, and then at some point it evolved into Doto.
Yeah.
And Ortizi Boys was born. This is probably how it, dude. This is probably how it went. Like how the whole Ortizi thing, like the troll and like the Sad Boys thing was born. They played up until like 5 in the morning. They were just tired, man. That's why the whole Persona thing was a thing. That was a reason.
There does become a time when you're casting, you know, around. It starts around about the 5-hour mark, but slowly approaches around, slowly gets extreme at the 7-8 hour mark.
Yeah,
that's just simply
10
like
seconds remaining.
your original enthusiasm and pure professionalism has gone down the drain, and now you're just sitting here like just rambling on about Dota and whatever comes to your mind.
Right. Oh God, we've been down this road way too many times, man. Oh dear. All right. Well. Okay, so Slork, Viper are going to be the 2 cores here for Grizzly. Here for now, Jakiro is going to get picked up. Probably going to be a support here in this game. Tidehunter again, but not going to be... Oh, well, it is actually going to be Poon picking that up again. Now, what is Acid going to be playing this game? That is what I want to know.
Penny play as well as his Invoker, which did get banned out.
Exactly. I think this is a respect ban coming out from Masaka.
Most definitely, as in that was a very good Invoker coming out from him, and it was a little bit of a mixture of misplays coming out from the various the Electronic Grizzly not carrying enough detection to deal with the Invoker, but at the same time, you can't really remove anything from the performance we saw from Acid.
Yeah, exactly. We're gonna have to see about that. Oh, Clinks.
Ooh, we did actually
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
Team ban.
Obscene played him in game 2. Excuse me, Jesus Christ. I actually can't remember who it was that played him, but yeah, Obscene Esports was the one that actually fielded the Clinks there.
It's worth noting as well that, you know, considering the fact that
10
Electronic
seconds
Grizzly had
remaining.
such a hard time actually having enough detection, Clinks is actually a pretty good idea.
5
Since
seconds
it puts
remaining.
even more support as that Invis becomes from a handy escape to basically the
Reserve
one of the
time.
core central tenets of that hero.
Yeah, I like how you said tenants there. It really feels
I'm
very-
verbose.
right. Oh God. And at this hour too, man.
Oh.
I praise you for your
I do occasionally get that where I'll just find myself writing or saying something and all of a sudden realize, hang on a sec, that's a really nice word.
I'm a smart person.
Yay!
People should say that about me more.
My
Dire
university
team
degree wasn't
ban.
entirely wasted.
Yeah, in software. It's like not really too much to do with words. Well, and then again. maybe a
But
bit.
yeah. But as we are winding
10
down this
seconds
last picking
remaining.
stage, and this is going to be the last game of the night, no matter what happens, it is
Yeah.
going to
5
be
seconds remaining.
one of these two teams will be advancing through to the Division 1 qualifiers.
Reserve time.
Yeah, actually passed them to the season 2, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, they'll go through to Division 1.
Yeah.
Not the event.
Yeah.
Let's say the qualifiers for the winning.
Radiant team pick.
Yeah.
Every tournament is a big one,
Uh,
one long big qualifier.
towards TI,
Exactly.
right? Oh God. Yeah. All right. Some interesting things here to talk about. Clinks has been picked up for obviously a good reason here. Two heroes here are very squishy, the
10
Vengeful
seconds
and the
remaining.
Rubik. Also, if Clinks picks up that
5
Orchid there,
seconds remaining.
he is going to be very good with dealing with this Slark
time.
as well because of the Shadow Dance, the Dark Pact, Pounce, Shadow Blade maybe, or Blink Dagger. Something is going to come out there, of course. So yeah, a pretty good pickup here if they can actually get some items up on this hero here. Is this going to be Assets hero or is it going to be Roar's hero? E-Grizzly is actually banning out the Faces Void, so I mean, either they're thinking that Shakira is going to be mid and they're missing a support, or Clinks is going to be mid and they're missing a core.
Dire team pick.
In any case, Batrider is going to be the last core here for E-Grizzly. Favorite of mine. Love myself some Batrider.
As we have kind of seen Batrider like jump back into popularity just because of his, you know, his ultimate does go through BKB, which is always useful.
Yep, that is true.
And no, I don't think that Batrider is one of those heroes you can
10
nerf out of
seconds
the competitive
remaining.
scene. He's not gonna get instant pick, instant ban. But I think that's more due to the
5
meta favouring
seconds
other
remaining.
heroes less than the nerfs that he received. It's
Yeah.
just simply been a case of while Batrider's ultimate is in
Reserve
his current
time.
position, unless he literally does nothing else with the rest of his abilities, he's always going to be a popular pick.
Yeah, for sure. It's actually just recently that he didn't become instant ban pick material. For the longest time in Dota 2, we have had like this thing where it was implied that someone was gonna ban Batrider, and if they were too stupid or arrogant enough to
10
let it
seconds
slide,
remaining.
the other team would pick it up and you would lose. Yeah, Zeus is going to be picked up here. Most likely going to be played by, nope, not Acid, so probably Roar here instead. Yep, there we go. And, well, this is going to be an interesting game here.
Yes.
Wow.
Going into game number 3, both of them tied at 1 apiece. This It's going to be our first game. In fact, there's not going to be any
Prepare
pauses
for
here, which is
battle.
pretty awesome. I think no pauses are pretty cool. So this is going to be sitting here, having won the first game, currently losing the last one though. It is going to be Rubik being played by GLK. You've got the slot being picked up by Sexo8. We've got the Viper being played by Masaka. The Bat Rider being picked up and riding along by Odriz. The stand-in to replace someone.
I can't remember either.
I'll work it out in a moment. And we've got Daft and the Vengeful Spirit. Oh, I know it is. It's Throne.
Oh,
Throne's the one
Throne! Right, I'm so sorry. Throne, that's true. Yeah, that's the guy. Alright, so on the dire side of things is going to be Poonography. And in the
30 seconds
in
to
the off lane right now is going to be Dathlisk on the Tiderunner. Is going to be JID and JID on the Lion and LB Crusher on the Jakiro here. In the mid, are going to be Roar on the Zeus, and in the top, Acid on the Clinks. Now, for now, actually, the two supports are together with Dathlisk on the bottom lane here right now. But they are actually supporting, or rotating, supporting, they're rotating in towards the bounty rune here. Looks like,
They're going to spot this 3 there and nothing's going to happen. But
yeah.
Both bounty runes are going to go towards Grizzly. That's a very good start for them.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Good start.
I have to wonder what the stats are for how often do you win if you get both.
That's an interesting.
Dat Dota, get on that.
Yeah, that Dota. Can we get some stats on that?
I don't think there's a stat thing on that Dota, but someone should definitely mention that because that would actually be a very interesting stat. Because you know, as in it is like half a level and quite a bit of gold.
Yeah, it
early on,
is.
and you could see, especially a mid lane or even an off lane, kind of spiral out of control with that additional monies.
That additional monies, indeed. But yeah, Odra's actually going to start with the Boots of Speed here into Tangos and the GG branch. A bit of an interesting way to play this out. I think what happened was they knew Odra's was going to be against the solo Clinks up here, but then they rotated in, and now Odra's is in this weird position where he is actually doing quite well right now, but had...
Well, the boots are a valid 1 versus 3 item, as in it does give you that additional
Yeah.
speed, and it kind of forces the enemy supports to get fast boots themselves to be able to do anything to you, as long as you don't like run in aggressively.
It's true. It's just once he takes one bad team fight here, he's not going to be able to be that much in the lane. He's not going to have that much presence, much less get experience or gold. So it's this interesting situation where, like, right now, he knows that. Well, we'll have to see. We'll take that talk right after. Yeah, probably just Firefly away here. Jakiro is just... I mean, Odris can really... He doesn't even have to use Firefly here. This is really good for him, honestly.
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't force it.
Oh, but then in the mid here, Roar. Oh no, the courier. Oh, but it's not going to be gold upon. Instead, Roar, you're going to get pounced on, and there we go. First blood going the way of Sexo8.
Very, very good job right there. You see that Sexo8 will pick up that first kill, and this is a very nice start for a Slog.
Thanks for that.
He's only level 3 right now, and I suppose the levels, it's very important to get that fast level 6, but once you do manage to pick that up, you know, the world is your oyster, so to say.
Indeed, if you were 40 years old and my mother, but I expect better of you, Banshee, right now.
But either way, not quite sure where that came from, but
I don't know. It's just something I hear old people say. Is that just me?
I thought it was actually a more common saying.
I don't
Although
know.
I guess that
I'm Danish, man. It might be. We don't say that in Danish. So.
I know. I say it's not a common saying. It's like I don't know. I'm not sure there's like one that's similar to the UK. Will be your job centre. Will be your special, bro. The chat version.
Verden er din østers.
Although,
Just doesn't sound right.
Although I guess maybe chav is a little too strong word. Socially unable.
Oh god. Yeah, I was so surprised when I found out that fag actually just means cigarette in England. That was so weird.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff in terms of that, as in
Stuff. It's like there's a lot of weird stuff.
language is fun.
It is indeed.
Although to be fair, I do cast Dota, so maybe my definition of fun and cool are a little bit skewed.
Right. Alright guys, so while we are having a bit of a lull in this game here, I can actually say that we have a lot of managers in this game here right now from the different teams in tournaments here. We actually have WarDota, Electronics Grizzly, and also Dynamis in here too, actually.
I think my Revenge is actually in this tournament, as in, I know they came first in their group, so they automatically go through to Division 1. As we do actually see Rubik is going to pick up a kill there onto Zeus. Very nice gank there.
Oh, the haste! 13 health, boys, getting out. Oh, wow, that was so close.
But that's going to mean Slark is almost on level 6 right now. He's going to have a lot of farm currently. Well, not actually the highest farm in the game, as in Zeus is actually outlasting him, but those that 1 kill and 1 assist is definitely going to go help him.
Yeah, for sure, man, for sure. And, well, we're gonna have to see. Right now, I feel like Odris is in kind of an okay place here, but when you look at the Tidehunter on the other offlane, definitely in favor of Poonography here when we look at only the offlanes here.
Radiant's middle
Yeah,
tower
we do see
is under
Poonography in a
attack.
very nice situation right now, as we do actually see the Tidehunter getting harassed out right now. Only 4-1 versus this opposing offlane on the Batrider, who's 5-0 himself, but slightly more experience on this Tidehunter. More than slightly. In fact, an entire level. Meanwhile, we do see Slark might be slowly ganked upon. The smoke is going to come out if he rotates a little bit too far, but we do see the Lion shows himself a bit too early.
Yeah.
It's going to end up being a fail.
Too bad, man. In the end, not just enough here for the kill. Oh well.
Either way, we do see Raw managed to pick up his bottle and his boots, and that's really all he has compared to, well, the bottle, boots, and magic stick on the Slark. So, two very low farming mids right now. Only 18 and 17 last hits, both really concentrating on harassment and killing each other instead.
Illusion.
In the meanwhile, we do see here on this top lane, in terms of carries, both of them almost exactly equal, apart from Viper having a few more denies instead of last hits on the side of Klinks. So, again, this early game mostly equals slightly in favor of Grizzly, in fact, as they picked up those 2 kills.
Grizzly, I'm liking that. Grizzly. It's kind of like a grizzly bear.
It's
Yeah.
easier to say than Electronic Grizzly.
Yeah. Oh
I ju-
wow, I'm actually just so dumb. I've been calling them Grizzly this whole time. I don't know, man. I should go to bed. Wow.
We do
Alright,
see
well.
Shocking Sex Alert being taking a whole bunch of damage. One more tower hit!
Oh,
enough,
the
managed to
follow
bottle away.
charges.
He'd also had his
Wow.
one charges, so should have been more than fine. And
Yeah,
he's up
what
at
a-
level 6, so he's
Yeah, what a
going to be able to
nice-
hide.
Sitting on 1k gold here. Gonna be able to buy a power trust if that is what he wants to do.
Well, it depends, and he might go for a very fast boots, or not boots of travel, very fast blink dagger. Although boots of travel is an
Yeah,
item slot usually
yeah.
picks up at some point.
Yeah. Oh, really? Yeah. You know what to say, Banshee. Alright.
Oh, in the meanwhile, we do see Viper. He's going to be going for that very fast mech once again, and it is interesting to see whether Vipers go for mech or not, because with the nerf to the Viper's intelligence and the nerf to the mech,
Oh, Zeus.
Oh, tragic.
goes down once again.
Oh, tragic day. Zeus, so dramatic. Although, to be fair, he is a god that just turned mortal, so.
Radiant's top tower
allowed
is
Sadly,
to-
under
his model is a
attack.
little bit mortal as well.
Dire's middle tower is under
As in,
attack.
seriously, as in, people decided to vote for Void rather than
Oh, that's.
Radiant's
any
top
of the other
tower is
heroes
under
that-
attack.
look
Yeah,
like...
so we're gonna keep the Mario.
Yeah.
Sadly.
Zeus.
It's a me. Right. Oh, Saxo. Oh, what a beautiful pick off here. Actually, getting the
Radiant's
realizing
top
that
tower
he
under
is
attack.
within kill potential here, and yeah.
Very nice job there coming out to the Slark. And that is going to end up being a 3-for-1. So the first kill going out to the mid lane Zeus. That's going to be a very nice start for them. In the meanwhile, do see Slark already managed to pick up his power treads and some braces. Sadly, weren't able to use those braces to keep himself alive. And while this is happening, we do see
Yeah.
the hero rotating down. Looks
not.
like they want to go for a gank here, but they are going to get well, they're not going to get spotted. We do see the Viper just kind of staying here, and he could be in a whole bunch of trouble right now, especially as we do see the Tidehunter has his level 6. The Viper's going to rotate back, but it's going to be a bit too late. The stun's going to miss completely by Zakira, but I don't think it's going to matter.
Oh, the
Ravage
Ravage,
gets
just to
popped.
make sure that
Although
JID
the
does
Viper
not
looking for a
die.
little bit extra damage, and the Lion isn't going to tick down. I think if he right-clicked him once more, that would have been the kill.
The Fade Bolt so close. I think he actually wanted the telekinesis first, but I think he would have had enough with the level 2 Fade Bolt there.
Radiant's top
Meanwhile,
tower
Slog's
is
going to pick
under
up another kill
attack.
here in the middle. Slog just really
Radiant
having his way with
structures
Zeus.
are
As in,
fortified.
sure, Zeus can do a lot of damage, and he's almost getting the kill. But at the same time, Slog just does so much, especially with that Shadow Dance. And that's going to basically be 4-2 right now, as Grizzly are continuing to extend upon their leaders. Unfortunately, Acid not quite having the same amount of presence as he did last time.
Yeah, and
Dire's middle
well,
tower is under attack.
definitely not the same start for Zeus that he had in game number 2 here.
Now, in the meanwhile, we do see that Zeus sees... Well, obviously Zeus is now being played by Raw rather than Acid, but still...
Right. Oh, right, that's true. I forgot that. Oh, so close here for a kill onto Slark, but...
so far. And here we are going to be seeing Rubik. Looks like he wants to rotate through to middle to try and take out their Zeus, but the Lion is kind of rotated down as well to try and stop these ganks. And I do think there needs to be a little bit better warding up, maybe up here on this cliff area, just able to, you know, spot these incoming ganks that have been really hurting the Zeus.
Yeah, exactly. No, we'll have to see. For now, the 2 supports are just staying in the lane here right now.
As we do see right now that Mazaka is going to be just having a very nice time down here in the bottom lane along with the Clinks, and it's going to be interesting to see which of these 2 teams are going to be, or which of these 2 heroes we do see is just going to pick up another kill into Slark, as I think that's currently a 2-4 kill-death ratio in this mid lane right now. As we see the Slark, yeah, he's got 2 deaths, 3 kills, 1 assist. And Zeus has got 2 kills, 4 deaths.
Oh, Odris finding Acid here. The dust gonna get popped too. Flame Break coming out. Oh, it looks like, yep, there we go. Salve is not gonna save you here, Clanks.
That's actually a very nice kill right there. That gives them the opportunity to stop
Dire's
that.
bottom tower is under attack.
Stop Acid, who've been farming up very, very nicely. And while this is happening, we do see Viper doing a little bit of damage up here to the top tower. The fortification does get popped, but not really going to save it. They're not even going to
Being goad upon here by Sexo. He's gonna take a lot of damage. The Dark Pack actually gonna save some of him as well here. Now Sexo, though, he overstayed his welcome. Oh, but no Thunder Gods is going to be available for him right now. Roar, he might be able to get a kill onto Daft here. A Magic Missile coming out, but oh, if he denies himself, that would be so good. Oh, so close. The Ice Path actually just hitting here onto him, and oh, Sexolate. Oh, the Ravage botching here. Not going to hit onto Sexolate. And now Masaka coming in here. He wants to get kills too. Onto LB Crusher. Yep, there we go. Masaka with the...
Very nice job. In the meanwhile, we do see Clinks though coming in with his own Medallion of Courage. So we can definitely nuke down one of these heroes. We do see Slog has to realize something is happening. And he's going to take 1, 2, make that 2 as he does manage to dodge one of them. And just look at that damage we see from Clinks and that minus armor. In the meanwhile, we do see Lion kind of rotating through to middle, managed to pick up his level 6 finally, but he's going to have to be super careful against both these 2 heroes. We see the Slog not going to be saving up towards his Blink Dagger anytime soon, and the TP coming in by the Zeus. So currently 6-5 right now, going to be equaling out. This is a very impactful early game coming out from Grizzly.
Yeah, and well, let's see here. So Acid.
Oh, we do. It's worth noting, Clinks is thinking about it, but at the
yeah,
same
if he
time,
goes for
there's a
Daft,
Batrider.
If he goes for Daft,
oh,
it's a Batrider here. Oh, this is so interesting, actually. Oh, but the rope gonna come in onto JID here. A very quick, very fortunate kill, and Lasso gonna be able to kill him off here.
yeah, very nice job.
Straight into 2-stack here.
Yeah, going to pick up that 2-stack, and it looks like he's already got his Blink Dagger. Going to be going towards a fast 4-stack. Probably going to be around about the 15-minute, 16-minute mark. As in he's already going to be able to pick up his the major part of it. As we do see, it looks like Klinks has been rotating around this jungle for quite a bit, hasn't been able to do anything, but we do see that there's a Rubik. He's going to pop the wrong moment, going to get lifted up, a little bit unlucky there by Acid. He is going to pop all the way back up using that
Dire's top tower
one
is
charge.
under
But we do
attack.
see the Batrider just being super annoying, doing so much damage right now. Can he get away? The second
Oh,
dust gets popped,
the
and that's
dust.
surely going to be enough to kill it. Yes, it
Faithful.
will be.
There we go. Even the kill onto Batrider. So good.
Batrider picks him off, and that means all the Batrider needs now is the money for the recipe, unless he wants to go for Boots first.
Dire's top tower is under
That
attack.
is going to be 8-6 right
Dire's
now. As
structures
Grizzly
are
really are
fortified.
coming back after what was a pretty sad game for them last time. Now, while this is happening, we are going to be seeing up here on top the line going to be gone upon by the Slog. Slog is going to take him out using that Shadow Dance, and not very much that lonely poor support could do. And this Slog is also having a pretty good start himself, currently 34-5, but having 4-2-1. If we have a quick look at the net worth right now, we do see
Dire's
he's
middle
actually
tower
only
is under
fourth. We do
attack.
see that Viper who's basically a free farm all game, and 1 kill, 1 death, 1 assist. 1-1-1.
See here, roll up. Oh, into Acid! What a beautiful Lasso! Seeing the TP, just going in, straight up getting the kill. What a beautiful play. And now Roar, not going to be able to do too much here as Acid died
Radiant's
off.
bottom tower is
Well,
under attack.
Dadlisk, he wants to Ravage, but what can they really do? Now, Odris, with the DD rune, he's actually going to see Dadlisk here. Might sway them to play this another
Dire's
way
middle
here.
tower is under
They are
attack.
going to take the tier 1 at the very least, but
Dire's
that's going to end up
middle
going down.
tower
That's going to
has
be
fallen.
the second tier 1 tower going
Radiant's
down for
bottom tower is under
E-Grizzly.
attack.
E-Grizzly really have taken control of this
Dire's
game, as
top tower is
you know,
under
there's
attack.
been no Acid Invoker mid coming out this time, so
Dire's structures
they're
are
going to have to do it all on their
fortified.
own.
Yeah, for sure. And, well... Alright, so taking stock of the game here right
Dire's
now,
top tower
as we
has
see the
fallen.
final tier 1 tower in the top here going down for Dire here for Poonography. There is nothing here that would suggest that E-Grizzly is gonna, well, not take this game here, I should say. At least for now, I guess.
Yeah, and we are going to be seeing GLK going to be stacking up for a little bit, and here on the mid lane we've got Raw just trying to kind of make his comeback. He's going to be going
Money
towards,
changes
I guess, his Yules, be able to try and escape that Slog. Very nice job from him eventually.
Radiant's
soon as he managed to
bottom
pick it up.
tower is under
And sadly, in
attack.
fact, out of all the cores, he's actually
Radiant
lower than the
structures
enemy.
are fortified.
Oh, he actually sees Acid though. Thundergod's Wrath coming out, gonna hit Venge and Rubik here as well. We do see it now. There we go. Skeleton Walk not gonna be able to save you here. That's another kill on Acid. These kills are so important. He's 1 for 4 for 0 right now, which is really important.
Yeah, but we are going to be going here 11-6. Still very in favor of E-Grizzly as they are starting to take even more gold. 7.5k net worth lead, and I think right now, what can Poonography do to try and bring this back? As they do have a rather mid-game lineup compared to the Slog and Viper on the opposite side.
And
Dire's top tower
nice
is under
pickup
attack.
here on the ward.
Radiant's
Be able to
middle
de-ward
tower
that
is under
too.
attack.
Nice double stacks that have been here, very consistently so for E-Grizzly here. I feel like throughout this game, it's allowed Odris to actually get so much farm up. I feel like, and it's just been so important for him. And yeah, as a consequence, like he's sitting on Boots of Travel, Blink Dagger, and Bottle here right now, plus 1.2k gold. He can essentially, if he wants to, go for the 4-step. I mean, this far into the game, or at least sitting with the Boost of Travel right now, there's no saying what he wants to go for, because I think his mobility right now is actually set with those Boots of Travel.
Yeah, but either way, we are slowly, as we do see that Jikaro are going to be picking up even more wards. And if we have a quick look at how the items are lining up right now, we do see the Viper picking up his mechanism, going towards the Aghanim Scepter right now. You've got the Batrider. Went for his Boots of Travel first. Actually, that's rather interesting. Generally, you see him rush the Blink Dagger initially, but, the Boots of Travel also a very good item. It looks like he wants to go for another initiation, though there are a lot of heroes on the enemy side to jump into, and he's gonna pick up, drag the Titans back into his enemy team, but if they can't kill him, it's gonna be pretty bad right now. He's up Ravage, hitting all two. also is not a thing, as we do actually see he's going to be 2 kills immediately going down for Poonography, as Slog is chasing him for even more damage, trying to jump in. Grizzly just starting to dominate with this Slog.
Wow.
Slug.
Yeah, Acid is just standing back here trying to see if he can actually get a pick off here. But there is no one who actually is going alone here. There's no single hero that just goes alone, which is really what he wants here. And
tower is under attack.
I mean, he's just gonna go all the
Radiant's
way
top
back
tower
and maybe
is
try
under
to
attack.
to
Dire's
kill some of
structures
these
are fortified.
waves here instead. This is really all he can do right now. He is gonna get pinged out here by Masaka.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
And well, that's tier 2 down.
As we do
And
see.
Odra's just farming away here. 2.1k gold. Let's see.
Yep, and we do see that right now Clinks is going to be making their...
Oh, the courier. Yeah, that's going to be a courier snipe on the
Radiant's
Claymore
courier has been
going to
killed.
Slork. Oh, jeez.
Very nice job there coming out. And that's actually going to stop his Shadow Blade for a little bit. We do see the dust is going to get popped on the Slug. And I do actually like this coming out from Grizzly, as they know that this time they've put a lot of detection on their team, kind of realizing the problem they had last time, and just making sure they've got at least 2 or 3 dusts able to stop this Clinks from just running around.
And, well, Odris. Oh, that's a nice Yules coming out from Zeus. Oh, he's actually going to lasso, though.
And he's going to get it onto the high ground, so he's kind of stuck there for a little bit, but they are going
Does
to
have
get the
a
kill into
TP.
the Bat Rider. He's going to be more than fine, just being able to bottle up. In fact, no, he's just going to TP away. And meanwhile, we do see it looks like that Viper's going to get initiated upon by Acid. Huge amounts of damage right now. He's going to pop his mech immediately. The dust is going to come out along with the stun, and Acid just goes down in a bubble of contraption. We do see Datlay's going to get initiated upon by the Slug. Going to almost end up going down with a very nice double.
Oh,
double
Dadley's
strike.
so close to actually getting killed off here. JID getting a finger of death off onto Slark. Very nice here. And, well, there's going to be Clinks down as well as almost the Tyrant, but not quite. And, well, Batrider. What is he going to go for? He's actually sitting on a smoke, a dust of appearance, and actually a TP, even though he has boosted travel. That's very cute.
As we are going to be seeing GLK. He's been looking towards his Force Staff eventually, and in fact he's just going to be able to pick it up right there thanks to that pretty nice team fight for himself, as he's going to be able to rotate Alpha. And it's actually worth noting that as a support he's doing very nice for himself. Currently 3, 1, and 5 in terms of kills and deaths. On the opposite sports, we do actually currently see the Lion. He's currently 3, 3, and 1. Actually not too bad for himself, although the Jakiro, if we have a look at him, he's 1... Where are all the deaths coming from on the... I thought it would have been the support who had the most deaths, but if we have a quick look, it is going to mostly be, ooh, that Clinks. As in, Acid had an amazing game last time, but he's currently 1, 5, and 0 this game. And in second place, well, it is going to be the Zeus, who's 4, 4, and 2. This Clinks just not really having the impact
Radiant's
that they
bottom
wanted.
tower is under attack.
Yeah, and, well, let's see here. So, LB Crusher standing around here, actually, right now. Okay, finally warding up here, and apparently that was what he wanted to do here. Slark getting picked off, very nicely so, by Zeus here.
Very, very nice job.
And a slew of Bling Dagger is going to come out here. 2, 1 on Clinks, and 1 on Zeus
Radiant's
as well.
top tower is under attack.
As in,
Radiant's
it must
top
be
tower
it must
has
be
fallen.
noted that Clinks went for a Blink Dagger himself, which is not the usual item you pick up. I think he's kind
No.
of realized that he can't use his Skeleton Walker's initiation tool, or even an escape tool anymore, just simply because
Yeah.
the amount of detection on the enemy team is too high.
And a hasted Odris. Oh, the Earthspike actually didn't hit here. Only the Hex, and that doesn't really remove the move speed here. But he didn't actually get the lasso off. That's very interesting there. It could have been a quick and easy kill, but yeah, okay.
Yep, and we are going to be here 15-10 right now. Grizzly looking to at least like try and win this out pretty soon, as they don't want to give this Clinks opportunity to come back into the game. they do have the ability to practically almost always win the game, especially with this tied into ultimate, and the Producer Slot going to pick up a nice kill there onto Takiro.
Was a cage.
And it looks like we're going to go use this to take down this tier 2 tower on middle. There's only, in fact, only 2 tier 2 towers left for the Poonography
Dire's
side.
middle
While on the
tower
opposite
is
side,
under
only
attack.
1 tier 1 tower has actually gone down at the hands of Poonography.
Very, very interesting stuff here.
Dire's middle
Sexo.
tower is under attack.
We're gonna have to see him actually. I feel like he needs to get some better farm actually. Out of the 3 cores here, he's the least farm right now. Oh, look at Viper. Oh
Dire's
god, he
middle
just has
tower is under
so
attack.
much stuff coming his way.
Yeah, he's going to have a... looks like he wants to go for a Yasha as well. just
Probably
pick
a
it all up.
Yasha, yeah, and an Aghanim Scepter.
Although
God.
this is a pretty late
Radiant's
Aghanim
top
Scepter with
tower
how
is
fast
under
he got his
attack.
mech. As he got a very fast mech, and then after that...
Yeah, I think he's just been saving. Oh, Sexo. Just barely living through
Radiant's
that there.
top tower
Anchor
is
smash
under
coming in from
attack.
Datless. God, there we go. Lightning bolt coming in as well, and yeah, very nice
Be
go.
alive.
Oh, it's worth noting that...
Although, Acid.
oh, that is just such a shame right there. As Venge's going to pick up
Yeah.
another kill onto Acid. He's currently now 1-6-0. He's literally feeding right now. A little bit.
Literally feeding.
Although to be fair, he's allowed
Radiant's
to after how
middle
well he
tower
plays
is
Invoker
under
last
attack.
game. As he basically won the last game for
Yeah.
the team he's standing in for in Poonography. But unfortunately, not having as quite as good as game this time. Meanwhile, we do see all the rest of Poonography kind of setting up here on middle. They're tied onto God is level 2 Ravage. He's going to go initiate on
Radiant's
to
middle
the
tower
Bat
is
Rider.
under
Bat Rider's
attack.
probably going to go down immediately into a hail of flames. And the kill steal coming in from the Lion, just making sure they get that. But it was only level 1 at the time, meaning it's got a very, very long cooldown. And that's really what the main thing that comes ahead of leveling up that ultimate does do. The Finger of Death, very, very good at just keeping track of huge amounts of sustained damage as that cooldown continues.
Yeah, for sure. And well, this is actually one thing to know is we haven't seen a single Roshan this game, have we?
I'm not surprised at that per se.
Hmm.
The only real Roshan team I'm seeing on these two sides are the Grizzly, and they're on the Radiant side.
Yeah.
And although they're ahead, if we have a quick look at the gold net worth leads, around about 6k, was 10k at one point. But it isn't far enough that it's let's go Roshan against the Dire kind of levels.
Yeah, true.
As we are going to be seeing here, Mazaka just getting up a little bit more forward. Got that Aghanim Scepter, got that Yasha. And in fact, if we have a quick look at the net worth, we do see he's the highest by quite a bit. As in around about 12k gold, the second highest is also on his team. Going to be the 9k on the Bat Rider. Looks like they're going to smoke up. Looks like they're going to go initiate.
Yep.
The Bat Rider ultimate is going to take the Zeus out of the fight immediately. The Ravage is good though, hitting all 4. But he does get the...
Oh,
the
beautiful
Yeah.
refresher
Bottom
Ravage.
tower is under attack.
But it's not enough.
Radiant's
That
bottom
wasn't
tower
Refresher
has
Ravage,
fallen.
that was Rubik stole it just
Oh.
as he got stunned. Then full staffed himself in, got the epic kill. Absolutely brilliant
Oh. That was what happened. Oh dear God.
there. And that
I
was
thought I saw a refresher animation. Okay, it must
possibly might
just
have been Rubik stealing it.
yeah, probably. Oh, right, that's
Dire's
screen
middle
too. Yeah,
tower
that's
is under
probably it.
attack.
I confused it with that. Yep. Wow, what a play!
Yeah.
Blink
Dire's
daggering
middle
in,
tower
getting
has
the
fallen.
Ravage, and wow.
Absolutely
Dire's top tower is
fantastic
under
right there as
attack.
we do see GLK just going up huge for his team, giving Grizzly a huge lead after that team fight. As that just gave him a tier 2 and just reset all the
Dire's
hard
middle
work
tower
that
is under
Poonography have been
attack.
doing to put themselves back into this game. That one team fight, that one smoke gang, that one steal
Dire's top
might
tower
possibly
is under
steal this
attack.
game for Grizzly and
Dire's
secure them a spot into
structures
Division
are
1 of
fortified.
Season 2 of the WarDota League.
Yeah, for sure, man. Let's see here. Up top, gonna be Roar. Let's see. All right, not gonna be able to find anything here right now. Oh, okay. Just dewarding a bit here, making sure they can farm a bit safely, a bit more safely, at least for now here. 12k gold up on Viper here right now. Sitting on that Yasha there, as we did remark upon earlier on. He's going to be pretty close to an ulti orb here, and then a Manta style, about 800 gold away now, 700 now. Question is whether or not he wants to go for a Manta, or I mean, I have seen. Yeah, no, that doesn't make sense. I was about to suggest an SNY on a Viper. I must be very, very, very.
I don't know. It's movement. I don't know. Movement's. It looks cool.
Yeah.
As in, just imagine Viper with 2 swords.
Yeah.
One in each wing thing. I'm not sure how it would work, but if they got it working, it'd be cool.
Yeah. Right.
And dinosaurs with laser beams or something like that.
Oh wow, that would be crazy. That would be epic.
See, that's what this game needs. This game needs like a lightsaber, Arcana, or like Juggernaut.
Godzilla fights Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's what you're talking about. That's what you really want, right?
Yes.
That isn't that what
I didn't. No one knows if they really want that up until they hear it. And they're like, I need
Right.
that.
You need this in your life.
I didn't even know about it until a few moments
Right,
ago, and
right.
all of a sudden I realized I have always wanted this.
True. Oh god.
Roshan is going to get spotted down. The mech is going to get popped. Are they going to possibly initiate? We do see the Slarkies. Not going to spot very much. They actually have a ward. They've got lots of vision around this area, and they're just going to give up with Roshan. They know they can't defend it on the side of Poonography. I almost said the wrong thing again.
Roshan has fallen.
Yeah, I
Very
think
hard to
actually,
say that
I
word
think
right.
you actually did just there say the wrong thing. But alright. Well, up top here, Roar is gonna get found again by Odris. Sex Soleil is gonna finish him off here with a pounce too. And, oh well, this is not looking too good. 2.68 gold up on Sex Soleil. This was a Mask of Madness now. This is madness.
Yeah, but lots of madness coming out, especially from the E-Grizzly side, as E-Grizzly just really are taking control of this game, and I'm not quite sure what
Radiant's
Poonography can
courier
do.
has been killed.
Is gonna get even. Although we do see the Radiant Courier does get killed right there. Very nice pick off by Clinks. In fact, I think that's the second Courier he's managed to pick off.
Yeah.
So he's done a little bit this game, and gonna go full ham on that illusion.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
surprisingly enough, as he does actually have quite a bit of farm for someone who's went 1-6-0. Currently sitting on highest place in his team. Got that Daedalus, got lots of right-click damage, but at the same time, is it going to be enough? Is he just every single time he gets into a team fight,
Dyer's top
they
tower
focus him,
is under
they nuke him
attack.
down, and he dies.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Dyer's
the.
top tower has fallen.
That's pretty much the gist of it. And well, as you said, or as you question, is it going to be enough? We'll have to see now. As Masaka's pushing in the last here, we do have an Aegis up on Viper. Manta, Ags, everything you would want on a Viper is ready to go. We do actually have Clinks rotating around here.
Radiant's middle
Gonna go on the
tower is under
mid
attack.
tier 1.
Radiant
Oh, wow, they're
structures
actually
are
gonna-
fortified.
They put the fortification because they might as well. It's a tier 1, so you get
Yeah.
that fortification back. And obviously, remember the tier 1s don't have backdoor protection, meaning you can go for them, and it does look like they're kind of waiting and seeing if they do come back. They're going to just get the deny instead. It's like, might as well get that
Radiant's middle
get that
tower
value.
has
It
been
costs nothing, although it
denied.
just kind of stopped their push for a little bit. At the same time, though, they don't really have the greatest pushing lineup. And this is going to be the one problem E-Grizzly is going to have, trying to push up to high ground, especially against a Titan to Ravage. If they could pick someone off, we do actually see the gem going to get picked up on Batrider, so making Acid's day even worse.
True. That is definitely going to be a hard game here for these guys, but I mean, we'll see. We'll see. I don't know, man. I think this game is pretty bad for Poon. And oh, Acid. Oh, stopping the TP even. He knows. Blink Dagger just barely.
Acid's going to go down right now. Nothing he can do, and that is going to be 23-12 in favor of E-Grizzly.
Man,
Well-
1 for 7 for Clinks, down for another minute, and well, he can buy back. I think he actually has to right now, seeing as they do have that Aegis, which means they're potentially a 6v4.
Yeah, I think they're going to try and just push down the bottom lane. And meanwhile, they're looking for another pick out right here in the enemy jungle. They don't have enough vision of the enemy team to be able to do this, though. Zeus is actually very aggressively pushing up. He could be in a bit of trouble if he decides to show his face down here on the bottom lane, and he will be able to do that. And in fact, him showing his face on the bottom lane might just be enough for them to decide to simply try and push as hard as they can in the next 22 seconds. The Radiant Courier is going to respawn. The TP back to base is going to happen. And right now, looks like they're not going to go for that push right now. Both of
Radiant's
Grizzly
top
just sitting
tower
back
is
and
under
waiting
attack.
to get more picks. Although we do see that Rider waiting for that initiation. Gonna be possibly jumping onto Jay, but not going to be able to find it.
And, well, we'll see here.
Dire's middle
For now,
tower is under
Masaka is
attack.
pushing in here. They don't have the Slark here right now, though. Not really sure what he's doing. The rest of his team is up front on the hill and doing everything they can to kill this off here,
Radiant's
but
top tower is under attack.
Sexo...
Dire's middle tower is under
But we do
attack.
see that
He does have BKB now, though. This is really important.
Dire's
Trying to
middle
deny the tower here,
has
acid
fallen.
that is. Gonna go
Dire's
for
middle barracks are under
range
attack.
frags here first.
Dire's
Probably gonna go
structures
down.
are fortified.
This Aegis is actually gonna go down really soon here in about 20 seconds or so.
don't think they can go for even with the Aegis down. So you do see the
No.
Slug is going to go absolutely pop his Shadow Dance. He's got his BKB, meaning they can't even stop him at all. The stuns are going to do nothing towards him. Raw is getting taken out with that Mask of Madness Slug, just doing his damage. In the meanwhile, you see the back line going to initiate upon blind. The two buybacks come back immediately. And they're going to go. They've already taken out the range racks. But you see the
there's
Aegis
the
is going to be
region.
played.
Barracks are under attack.
And the rest of Slug
Two
might end up going
buybacks.
down. But they're going to lose the set racks because of it.
Yep.
God,
Can they get
Dire's
anything in
middle
return?
barracks
We do see
has
the Zeus
fallen.
going to teleport forward.
Trying to go
Gonna
for
get the
Daft.
Yules. Daft is so close to going down right there. We do see the ultimate on Zeus is nowhere to be seen, so he's going to end up going away. Dark Shift, or Daedalus, going to try and take out Masaka, but he's going to get taken out, and the stun is going to be pretty good by JID, but not going to be good enough to save his own life. The ultimate going to be doing nothing in the final ticks of damage, not going to be fine enough. And meanwhile, we do see though that Acid once again goes down, but not before finally picking up a kill there onto Vengeful Spirit. And this team fight is going to be keep going on, as we do see that Klinks, I don't think he's got his buyback anymore. That was
No, he has it. He has it. It
Okay,
was
he's got a buyback.
Zeus and
Lion.
Lion. Yeah, there we go. He is gonna use it now.
TV's going to be coming in. This time the Ravage.
Ravage.
Going to be used on
Oh, he
stolen.
gets the anchor
No.
smash.
Almost epic.
Almost.
And it looks like he's
Roar
gonna lose his life
GLK is gonna go down here for sure. There we go.
Though they did manage to pick up something at the end of that team fight, picking up 4 kills, but at the same time, they did lose the lane of racks. Grizzly can afford to give up a few kills to give up these towers. We do see it looks like Batrider must go one
Or
versus one. Gonna get the
Fortress.
lasso, but it's going to run out right at the end. The GID can take him out. The gem is going to be there. Can Rhea get taken out? The stun. We do see JID manage to pick up that gem. That's a very nice pick up for them. As we do see Daft Dash trying to get away. GID gonna get stunned up. But meanwhile, we do see Slot gonna pick up 1 kill. Looking free for more damage. This Slot should be able to go clean up pretty nicely. 1 or more right click. Gonna be enough. We do see the 4-staff desperately. Not gonna get to the high ground though. And that is going to secure his death. And meanwhile, we do see Slot gonna be going in against this Tidehunter. Gonna get the pounce off. The Kraken Shell is going to be coming out.
Oh, he's not
going
gonna
to
be
be good enough.
Tide. Zeus and Tide lives through this. Wow, what a play! And that's a full team wipe here onto the side of Grizzly. Roar's goddamn jungle creeps. What? Is this actually a turnaround? Notice the dip here from 14k to
Radiant's bottom
8k
tower is under
and
attack.
from 17k to 15k in terms of experience and net worth here respectively. I'm not saying that Poonography is...
a comeback yet, but it is.
Mm,
It's the start of one if they want to make it happen.
yeah, for sure. You're a bit low, Banshee.
Am I right now?
No, yeah, it just sounded like you were away from the microphone for a second.
Oh, that's a little bit weird. But either
Yeah,
way, we are.
there we go. Hello.
Yeah, I have to occasionally move my mic a little bit as it kind of wobbles.
Oh
Your
well.
mic hang low, do the wobble to and fro.
Yep, not from England. I have no idea what you just
Oh,
said.
that's actually from Sesame Street.
Not from America either. We don't have that in Denmark.
Oh, that's practically child abuse, not having Sesame Street.
Yeah, no, we've actually never had that. I've never seen a single episode of that.
Oh, that is the old ones are like that's probably the reason why I can count.
We had Cartoon Network and Nickelodeon.
Oh, we had those as well. I think.
What else? I mean, we had the Disney show every Friday at, what was it, 6 o'clock or something, and we were allowed in my family to buy for, I think that is in pounds, like 3 pounds worth of candy every Friday, or 4 pounds, something like that. I can't really.
If that, I don't know whether that's way to do. I can see initiation onto acid. No candy for him. Just fire, pain, and death. As he's going to get dropped up into the high lane. And we do see acid though. The dust is going to pop out. It looks like Slox wants to go ham right now. Gonna pop his BKB. He wants more damage, but he's going up against the Tide for some weird reason. We do see the Tide is going to have his ultimate going to get popped off. The Ghost Scepter on the Lion, and well, everybody gets away nice and safe. Okay.
Oh, well, yeah, the Clinks, the dust on the Clinks was a bit too late. Also, the follow-up damage wasn't really there at the time. A bit lagging behind here, everyone. I feel like everyone here is kind of just, I don't know, man. This feels like everyone's kind of lacking that final oomph here to really finish out the game. Grizzly taking some bad team fights here.
Radiant's top tower
We
is
are
under
going to be
attack.
seeing it. Looks like they're going to be waiting for this Roach coming out here on the side of Grizzly.
Yeah,
It's gonna
Odrus is just kind of standing here, just waiting for it. Very interesting, but I don't know. He really wants to get that Roshan, I guess.
Yeah, it's going to be a very late age Roshan spawn, so a little bit unlucky for Grizzly, as they do have complete control of this area of the map right now, and this middle lane constantly pushing in is actually probably going to give them control of that area enough, especially with the tier 2 tower already down for Poonography. So, well, it's going to be the max level Aegis coming out. The Roshan just taking his sweet time to get back.
Yeah, max time almost here. Just a few 10.
Unfortunately, the little things that also are in there did get removed with the map change patch, which is a little bit unfortunate.
Yeah.
The little eyes.
Right.
But either way, we are going to be seeing this Roshan going to get taken down pretty quickly. He's got -7 armor, so that's quite a bit of minus armor. And it does mean he's going to get nuked down very nicely. In fact, the Viper's basically the one solo roaching it. In the meanwhile, we do see the Clinks. He's kind of looking around. They're going to realize this is a Roshan attempt. Or they're going to try and go in against this. I don't
Probably
think
not.
they
I
are.
think he's spoiling for a
Roshan has
courier
fallen
snipe
to the
here,
Radiant.
which is understandable, but I don't think it's going to be that consequential for anything here. At least when Grizzly knows that, well, he is probably out there trying to get the courier kill, but oh well. For now, with that Aegis on the Viper here, it is going to be Grizzly trying to push into another set of Raxes here. This time going to be the bottom lane's Rax. Maybe the tier 3 they're working their way through now.
Yeah, we do see right now the Grizzly, Electronic Grizzly are going to have a lot of damage, a lot of capability to take this. And, you know, even if they have the same thing happen as it did last time with, you know, they lose a bunch of people, as long as they take the racks once again,
Dyer's bottom tower is
Yeah,
by
for sure.
definition of what's given up, you know, Poonography can only do that so many times.
Yeah, right, exactly. And, well, Macropyre, not really going to hit anything too important. And now,
Taking a bit of
Acid.
damage, but you don't really want to focus him. He's got the Aegis, he's very tanky, it's very hard to
yeah,
kill.
and it didn't really do too much.
Yeah.
Anyways, here he's got the mech, he's got it ready too. Waiting for another creep wave here, and there it indeed goes.
Now the interesting thing is, do you actually like go for the
Dyer's bottom
mech
tower
first
has
when you got all them
fallen.
on to be able to do it, or do you just wait until you respawn and...
Yeah, that's the question. Maybe just wait for when everyone needs it. Viper Strike coming out here. Masaka is going to take a lot of damage. Double Earth Spike coming out. Ravage 2 is dealing a lot of damage here. Ruby's going to go down too. Now Aegis is up here. Zeus and Ty down. Very important. Jakira is going to go down too. Masaka just dealing a ton of damage here. Sexto late. Oh, the swap coming in onto Acid here. Double Dust coming in too. Earth Spike's coming out. Sexo. Looks like he might be able to get a kill on either Acid or JID here. So he actually wants to pounce onto Acid here as a Dark Pack damage. Is going to be able to kill Lion off here. And well, ladies and gentlemen, in the end, GG well played is going to be called by Poonography. And well, ladies and gentlemen, you have your losers bracket finalists here, or your winners rather. It is going to be Grizzly taking that spot.
Yeah, they are going to be able to go follow Obscene Esports, which we saw win the winners bracket, as Electronic Grizzly have been a pretty strong force in this tournament so far. Very nice games by them, as we really did see that aside from their, if they can tighten up their mid-game play and maybe stop getting caught out individually, then they could be a very strong team, especially with their early game aggression and generally smart late game decisions.
Yeah, for sure. So, guys, this has been it for the WarDota League Season 1 here. To wrap up, it is going to be Obscene Esports and Grizzly taking the 2 spots for Season 2 here, coming into that whenever that's going to be starting. Hopefully you guys will see us casting that, but that is a question for another time. For now, this has been at Banshee and at Hey Edward on Twitter, casting this for you guys. We are a part of Raz's TV. If you want, you guys can follow us at Hitbox here, as well as Facebook at Rasmus TV. You can also follow us at YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch at Rasmus TEEVEE. That is RESMUSTEEVEE. So if you guys go ahead and do that, we will be eternally grateful and ever so in your debt, guys. We do live for these follows here. So if you want to show the love, please go ahead and follow us on those places. But yeah, for now, this has been it for us, for Rasmus TV for tonight. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for watching the WarDota League Season 1, and yeah, with that out of the way, yeah, I think that's it. Peace out, good night, and goodbye.